Hey, what's good, everybody? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We got a bit of an unplanned live today. So got a bit of a breaking kind of story that I thought would be very interesting to do. So I'm gonna allow you guys to come on in. This is unplanned. We didn't really have anything planned to post today, so I'm gonna wait for you guys to catch up to this live. Let's give it about another, let's give it 2 minutes, and then we'll get started. Whoever misses this live, you catch it towards the end. I mean, you catch it later. We're not going to be on here for too long, probably 15, 20 minutes, because I think I covered most of this stuff that we covered in the last live. So we got some pretty interesting stuff happening today, and I just can't wait to get an opinion from some of you guys. So let me know where you're coming in from when you check in. Let's give it about another minute or so, just allow everybody to catch up, and then we'll get started. I got a pretty interesting live for you guys. Oh, bro. Dak for MVP. What's good? Bro, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna say nothing because when I was talking a few days ago, dudes was calling me, oh, you are this, you don't like, you wrong. I never knew you was the C word, OON. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm gonna wait for everybody to come on in and then we're gonna get it started. Checking in from North Carolina. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Dano L, what's good? Whizman Ballin. What's good, man? Whizman Ballin, how you doing? James, let's give it about another 30 seconds and we'll get it started. Checking in from South Carolina, if I'm not mistaken. Let's give another 30 seconds. Make sure you hit the like button, guys. This is an unplanned live, so this is going to give you some of my thoughts and share some of my opinions on this particular information that I got here. So let me just get the article ready for you guys so you know where I'm getting this information from. Let me just get the article ready here for you guys, and then we can get it started. Actually, I'm gonna get the post ready for you guys. Well, I got the article here, so I'm gonna post the article here. What's good? How you doing? I just finished school. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, guys, we're gonna get it started right now. Let me just get the article ready. Okay, so let me get into this real quick. So, if you guys remember, I think it was, let me just check on the channel. We did a video on our channel. We did this video, if I'm not mistaken. We did a live 1, 2, 3. We did it 2 days ago. 2 days ago, there was a back and forth between Marcellus Wiley, Ryan Clark, Emmanuel Acho, and Clinton Yates, I believe. And it was all surrounding Sha'Carri Richardson. That's where the whole beef started from. If you guys didn't see that video, matter of fact, let me get the link of that video right here so you guys can definitely check out that video, because I think it's a video you guys are actually going to you're going to enjoy, and it got a lot of people's attention. So let me just post that here. If you guys haven't seen that video, I'm going to post it right there and you guys can watch it. Let me pin it to the top. Some of you guys were part of that live. What was that live around? That live was centered on the fact that Ryan Clark and Clinton Yates of ESPN felt as if that Emmanuel Acho was wrong for calling out Sha'Carri Richardson, not for what she did, but because she was a black woman. They were like, that's the wrong thing to do. Then Marcellus Wiley jumped in, and then they started going back and forth, trading bards of one another. And I was giving my opinions and takes on that particular issue. Some people were agreeing with me. Some people were disagreeing with me. At the end of that live, when I was reading some of the comments, some people were saying, okay, good. In fact, it was just a conversation, not a beat. Thank you. It was a conversation. Some people were saying, you're wrong for coming at her like this, but the majority of the people understood what I was saying. And I said in that video, and I'm going to say here before I get into this thing here, I said, we as black people, just because somebody's black, that doesn't mean we can't hold them accountable. In fact, it should be all the more reason we do, because traditionally, we should be able to tell ourselves the truth. We may be a little bit, defensive about hearing the truth from somebody else. But if it's coming from each other, we should be able to take criticism without each one of us saying, oh, this guy doesn't like black people and this and this and this. So that was that whole thing. Welcome in from England. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. Make sure you guys hit the likes. I know people are going to catch up to this live a little bit later. I know it's unplanned, but let me just get my thoughts off here. So we had that back and forth. Towards the midway and end point of that live, I said in that live, I said that I don't like the fact that we have African Americans, which I am, and Africans, which I have African descent. My parents are from West Africa, my dad's from Nigeria. I don't like the fact that we're all fighting. I said other communities, they don't have this type of infighting because in a lot of cases, they view themselves as one, right? But in our case, we like to separate ourselves and say, no, 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 we're different from them and all of these different things, which is causing a divide. Some people said, no, 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 no. We're different from them. It doesn't even matter. So I said, okay, no problem. I spoke my piece. I said my piece and I went my way. No problem. So what happened? I was here minding my business, right? Today we didn't have any content planned. So what happened? I was here and about maybe 20 minutes ago, I heard a storyline circulating out there surrounding Sha'Carri Richardson. And I think this is going to be a pretty hilarious, not funny, but I think it's going to be, I'm going to be very interested to see what a lot of people have to say about this particular live here and some of the things that I'm going to say. I'm very curious to see, especially the people that were saying, oh, you're wrong for coming at her as a black. I'm just going to be very curious to hear what you guys are going to say. So let me tell you what happened. As y'all know, Sha'Carri Richardson was banned from participating in the Tokyo Olympics because of her because of the marijuana use. Whether or not it's fair or not is besides the point. It's something that's banned globally, so she couldn't attend. She then said, which I can't find the quote, but I remember the news going around that she said the event won't be the same without her. So she didn't go. They came back. They had the Diamond Leagues. I think it was over the weekend. And I think with Elaine Thompson and all of these people, the majority of the sprinters that she ran against was the same field that she would have faced when she went to, if she had gone to Tokyo, to the Tokyo Olympics. So what happened? The race takes place. The two Jamaican, actually the top three runners at the top were all Jamaican sprinters with Elaine Thompson. I forgot their name, Price and all. I don't remember their names. It's not really important. And the third sprinter. Sha'Carri Richardson, she came in last place in that event. She came in last place. And as I said in the live before, and I'm going to say it again, there's nothing wrong with losing apart from the obvious connotation of losing. But at the end of the day, we can't win everything. So if she lost, no problem. No big deal. Nobody's going to crucify her for that. I said I took exception to the things that she was saying because at the end of that, she was talking like as if she won. Like, yeah, I know a lot of people are doubting me and all of this different stuff, my haters. And I'm like, this is unnecessary. You lost, lick your wounds and go and just disappear and come back stronger. If you're going to come back and bounce back, then go away and come back and bounce back. Nobody wants to hear from the person that lost. We don't want to hear from you. This is just reality. No one wants to hear from the loser. And I was surprised to see that a lot of people were defending that, like, oh, no, 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 allow her to speak and, don't talk about her. She's a black woman and all of this. I was like, yo, y'all are bugging. There's no defense for that. Some people took exception with me saying that. Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. So what happened today? Today, I was just here minding my business and I saw the news. And what happened? Apparently, someone on the internet, let me get the post here, is actually on, I actually have it right here. I can see it from hotnewhiphop.com. So I'm going to post it right here in the comment section. So you guys should be able to see it right there. You guys can go read it. It's right there. Cool. So let me read to you what happened. Someone, and I don't know who this person is. Okay, I don't know who this person is. Apparently, this person said, not y'all Jamaicans still. No, wait, let me pull up the quote here. Okay, they blocked it. Not y'all Jamaicans still taking, I don't know when y'all gotta walk barefoot. Not all y'all Jamaicans still talking bleep. When y'all gotta walk barefoot to your coconut stand every day for a living. Right? And of course, who would post something like this? Who would make a comment like this? Who would it be? Of course it was a black dude. Of course it would be. He posts that feeling as if he was making fun of another. Just, I mean, when you think about this, black people making is the idea of black people making fun of other black people is the most mind-numbingly stupid thing I can think of. But anyway, he made that comment. Okay. She then liked it. She liked the comment of making fun of Jamaicans, basically their country, saying that people have to walk barefooted to the coconut stand for a living. So, what happened? Let me talk. I'm waiting for people. I want the people here in this live. If anybody is from the East Coast or from New York City, especially New York City, especially from New York City, please just type NY. I want I want the people from New York specifically for this. I want you guys to let me know that y'all are in this chat right now because I want to speak to the New York crowd. So what happened? It's for everybody, but especially from the New York crowd because I grew up in New York. What's good? What's good, New York? What's good? What's good? Y'all know in New York is a melting pot. It is a melting pot. If you've ever been to New York, it is a melting pot. They have everybody: Irish, Italians, Africans, West Africans, and all of this. But who else do they have in New York? People from the Caribbean. They have people from Trinidad and Tobago. They have people from Jamaica. How do I know this? Because my sister's half Trinidadian. Her father's Trinidadian. Okay. Jamaicans. I went to school with so many Jamaicans. Anybody that knows Jamaicans will tell you Jamaicans are one of the most proudest people you will ever meet. Guyana, yes. They're extremely proud people of their music, of their heritage. Even when you talk, I think Busta Rhymes, I'm not sure, but when they talk, they have this way when they talk, and I never understood it, but it was just, it's the way that they talk, and it became so popular that it went into even music. I know about Jamaican food, West Indian food. I know about beef patties. I know about jerk chicken. I know about roti, all of that stuff. Pilau. I know all of that food. So I'm very, very, very familiar with the West Indian culture. I'm very, very, very familiar with it. Very familiar with it. I'm very familiar with it. And what I heard in that last live was, nobody cares if they're talking about Nigerian Americans and all of this and all of that. That's what they told me. They've told me basically go kick rocks. We're Americans. We're not Nigerians. I said, okay. I'm talking to the New York crowd right now. For the people that are from New York and Brooklyn and all of these different areas. How do y'all feel about Sha'Carri Richardson, Sha'Carri Richardson making these comments about y'all? I'm sure y'all took a lot of disrespect to that. Now, some people will say, but wait a minute. Jamaicans are Jamaicans. We're Americans. They're not talking about us. They're not talking about, I told you that ignorant line of thinking is now going to come back here and bite you in the you-know-what. It is the most ignorant line of thinking, and right now is when it's going to bite you right on your butt and it's going to blow up in your face, and let me tell you why. I want to give you guys just some names of some famous Americans of Jamaican descent. I want to give you guys some names. Have you ever heard of the person called Malcolm Gladwell? Y'all ever heard of that person? Malcolm Gladwell. The author, Malcolm Gladwell. What is it? The 5,000 Hour Rule. Y'all ever heard of him? Have y'all ever heard of Naomi Campbell? Have y'all ever heard of Patrick Ewing? Have y'all ever heard of Sonia Richardson Ross? Have you ever heard of Colin Powell, the former Secretary of State? Have you ever heard of Harry Belafonte? Have y'all ever heard of Biggie Smalls? Biggie Smalls' parents were from Jamaican descent. Oh, but wait a minute. That's right. Because there's some people out there that said, I'm not American because I was born in America, but my parents are West African. My dad is Nigerian. So I guess Biggie's not American too, right? Malcolm Gladwell ain't American too, right? This is why I said that this is the most ignorant line of thinking, that black people can feel that it's okay to separate themselves and feel like they're apart from. It is the most ignorant line of thinking. I think people feel that as if black people in America fell from the sky. I think people feel that. I think people feel that as if blacks are indigenous people of America. Everybody else migrated, but blacks are there. They just originated from there. Forgetting the fact there's an entire continent where they originate from. How the hell do you think all of those blacks got to those islands? You think they just grew from the ground? So there are one. But now she's making fun of the Jamaican community. Let me see what this person said. We are all black. Her liking that tweet was wrong. I don't care where you're from. We are all one. That was foul for me. Oh, it was foul for me too. Usain Bolt, I'm not going to talk. I know it was dead wrong, but what I want is the people that will defend this nonsense, especially the black people. Let me tell you, if you're black and you feel like she's saying something, then we got some more challenges we got to overcome. If you're black and you feel that what this guy said and Sha'Carri Richardson liking that, if y'all feel good about that and you don't see something wrong with that, then I don't see how we're going to get ahead. I don't see how we're going to get ahead. I don't see it. If some blacks don't see anything wrong with that, then I don't know how we're going to get ahead. You disrespecting a whole country of Jamaicans and all of this stuff? Okay. Okay. I think people feel like as if people from these other countries, maybe they sweet, they soft, they must be sweet, right? They must be sweet. Oh, Nigerians, they know Nigerians nothing. This is a country 200 million. They're nothing. These people, they must be sweet over there. Okay. Keep disrespecting people and thinking it's okay. Keep playing that game and thinking it's okay. I heard Kawhi Leonard just recently did his heritage. He tracked his lineage. I think he goes back to South Africa. Y'all hear what I just said? He went back to South Africa. He didn't go back to Australia. He went back to South Africa. And now Sha'Carri Richardson is saying this. And now Hot 97 with Ebro and these guys, they're talking about it. And a lot of them who were supporting her are now beginning to say, hold up, pump the brakes. You're going a little bit too far. And why do you think that is? Because now it's beginning to affect a bunch of people. I think Sha'Carri Richardson is obviously a very talented woman. She's an extremely hardworking woman. There's no way you get to that level in your sport or in your craft without being hardworking and talented. No one is taking that away from her. But I think what we're beginning to see right now over the last few weeks with her is that success is just not predicated on your skill or your ability to perform or your work ethic, but it's also determined by your character. Character means something, and lack of character is a poor thing. I don't care how talented you are. If you have a poor character, I don't see how you go far in this world. Because she has all the talent, but what it looks like to me is like she has no character. She has no character. She seems to be somebody that's very rude, very dismissive, and unaware of herself. She has no self-awareness. That's why I thought she had no right boasting after losing. It's not like as if we're talking about Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt is the greatest sprinter in the history of the world. So if he boasts, nobody's going to say anything. Michael Jordan boasts. Jay-Z boasts. Kanye West boasts. All of these people brag because they can back it up. They have the resume to do so. When did we get to a point? Make sure you guys hit the like button, guys. In the world where now all of a sudden, even people that are mediocre, who don't accomplish anything get to boast too? What's going on? And people were coming at me for defending it. So now I'm going to be very curious to see what the Jamaicans and the West Indian crowd are going to say, and the people from the Caribbean are going to say about this. I'm going to be very curious because I think they're going to take full offense to it. Somebody needs to get in her head. Maybe she needs a PR person. Somebody needs to get to her and say, wait a minute, you are messing this thing up. You are making enemies for yourself that you don't need. And you're actually hurting your potential earning power. I forgot the spending power that Black Americans have. It's, I think, in the, I don't know if it's in the trillions, but I know it's in the hundreds of millions or in the billions. Their spending power. You start doing this and start isolating different people. You start offending people. Guess what? Those sponsors, they're not going to want to touch you. Those people that would have supported you to see a woman succeed, a Black woman succeed in all of this, and these men, they're not going to support you if they feel like you're going around insulting them. You're helping nobody, and nobody wants to tell her, because if you say something, you got some idiot Black dudes. That's what they are. They're idiots. They'll run around and say, oh, bro, you racist for calling out, you racist. You racist. Thanks for the comment, Whizman Bowling. You racist for that. And you know the saddest part? We are quicker to call out people we are related to, our brother, our sister, our moms, and our pops, than people who we will never meet, who are not related to. We have a big deal calling them out. It makes no sense. We're willing to go at it with our parents, our siblings, our friends, cuss them out, whatever it is, get into fights with them. But when it comes to something like this, we can't correct it. Because we, in our minds, we've come up with this stupid illusion of, oh, we can't criticize a Black person in public. If you don't do it, somebody else will. Somebody else will. I think it's ignorant for her to go and make that, for her to like something like that. The person that posted that is a fool. For you to say something as close-minded as that the people are walking every day. What did he say? Walking, let me read the quote. Walking barefoot to your coconut stand every day for a living? Where do people come off disrespecting people like this? Walking barefoot to your coconut stand. I think that is the most, I'm not even Jamaican. I'm not Jamaican. But as a Black person, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing that we have people like this to behave like this in public. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that this is what we got. This is what we have. This is what little girls are going to look up to. It's unbelievable. I mean, I just wanted to get that off my chest. But for somebody to go out there and like that and comment that, and the person's face is there, the person who posted it, Goldie, whatever his name is, I don't know who he is, and you Black and you post that? Most of these people that will say these things haven't even been to Jamaica. And you're going to say that? Do you know how many brilliant people have come from Jamaica and of Jamaican descent? Y'all know Biggie's parents, I think his mom is from Jamaica. And this is what y'all allow. But I'm going to be very curious to see what people from New York feel about this. Because I know they're going to feel a type of way. I know people from New York going to feel a type of way. I know that. Especially people from Brooklyn. Especially people from Brooklyn are going to feel a type of way. I know that for sure. If I was in New York right now and I was talking to my friends that I knew that were in Brooklyn and they were West Indians, they will have something to say about this. They won't think it's a joke. So she lost me. I'm not a Sha'Carri. I don't support this type of ignorance. I don't care who doesn't like it. I don't support every Black person. I don't. This to me is wrong. It's wrong for the people that are coming in. Let me wait. Okay. For the people that are coming in right now, let me just share the post with you. For the people that are coming in, let me just pin it to the top here. Let me pin it message. There's basically a comment that some idiot out there made about Jamaicans, a very stupid, closed-minded comment. And Sha'Carri Richardson liked it. And some people thought that was funny. And now people are beginning to call her out on it. And I'm going to be interested to see the people that are going to be defending this stuff. I can't wait to read the comments. I can't wait to, because what's next? What's next? Because I know some people are not going to take offense when they diss somebody's country, right? It's not even a country. Let it be that she diss your hood. Some people take offense to that. Let it be your hood. A hood that we don't even own. Let them diss somebody's block. Let that dude post that about somebody's block, and let's see how people feel about it. Let's see. I guarantee you that's when people start taking offense to that. Let's see. I don't think somebody said she's not educated. I don't know. That's all I wanted to say, guys. I don't want to waste your time, but those are my thoughts and opinions. I just want to see, because if it was somebody's block, people be ready to fight. They'll be up in arms for a block. But when we dissing countries and nobody cares, got nothing to do with. All right, it's all good. Those are my thoughts. Jamaican people, y'all handle that, man. I need to hear what the West Indian people feel about this, and the people from the Caribbean, because I don't know where the ignorance is going to stop. Those are my thoughts. Thank you guys for being a part of this live. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Have a good one. I'm done. I'm not even going to waste my time with this foolishness. I'm done with it.